Our top story this morning, U.S. Marshals and the Missoula County Sheriff's Office were busy yesterday apprehending a fugitive after sheriff's deputies identified a stolen vehicle at a hotel in East Missoula and began to pursue the suspect. Sheriff T.J. McDermott said the suspect quickly fled from law enforcement at about 9:30 a.m.
He left in the stolen vehicle, leading the deputies as well as the U.S. Marshals on a short vehicle pursuit, where he drove through a business parking lot in East Missoula, over a berm, through a fence, struck a residence on Dakota Avenue in East Missoula, later crashing this stolen vehicle into a tree before fleeing on foot.
Deputies noticed that the suspect was carrying a weapon, which prompted a lockdown of Missoula College and a warning sent through East Missoula.
This individual we've identified as William Dale Newhoff, and he's listed as a federal absconder. So being that he fled and that he's armed and dangerous, we also reached out to schools and businesses and utilized 911 reverse to notify the community of the danger, and had most of those businesses and the schools locked down.
K-9 units patrolled the grounds while a two-Bear Air helicopter surveyed from above. At about 1:45 p.m., Newhoff was apprehended while he was hiding inside a home on Speedway Avenue. Sheriff McDermott explained how he was caught.
Lots of law enforcement responded, and we were able to set up a perimeter. So our troops on the ground really felt like he was in that area and that he had perhaps entered one of the trailers in the court there. And they stuck with it and went door to door searching those residences.
Newhoff has a long history of run-ins with the law. He's been accused of forgery, theft, burglary, and even managed to escape from the Mineral County Jail several years ago. At about 2:45 Monday afternoon, Missoula police got a call from a pharmacy in the 2200 block of North Reserve. Police Public Information Officer Travis Welsh explained why the police were called.
An adult female had attempted to pass an altered prescription in exchange for prescription-strength painkillers. The prescription was denied, and the officers made contact with the female and another female in the parking lot. After some initial investigation, 34-year-old Jessica Selleck was arrested.
According to Welsh, Selleck attempted to withdraw more pills than she was prescribed.
Based on the documents submitted in the reports, it appears that the number of pills in the prescription were altered to try to obtain more of them. It is a felony, and it does fall under drug statutes for fraudulently obtaining dangerous drugs.
This was Selleck's first offense when it comes to fraudulently obtaining dangerous drugs. The FBI is offering a $10,000 reward for anyone who can help find 35-year-old Noel Herrera, a Colorado man who authorities believe may be in western Montana. Public Affairs Director of the Salt Lake City office, Sandra Yee Barker, detailed the charges.
The FBI is looking for Noel Herrera. He has been wanted since 2011 for his alleged involvement in a drug trafficking organization that operated in Montana. And the dates of that alleged organization is from about 2007 to 2010. So he's been on the run since the arrest warrant was issued back in 2011.
Barker provided a description.
Noel Herrera is described as being between 5'8" to 5'9". He has black hair. He has tattoos on his head, back, his chest, his left arm, neck, and right arm. He also has some skin discoloration on his neck, and he weighs about 190 to 200 pounds. Barker asks anyone who may know of Herrera's whereabouts to contact their local law enforcement agencies. Call 911 or the FBI office in Salt Lake City at 801-579-1400. After last night's State of the Union address, Congressman Greg Gianforte provided this response.
I have heard from several Montana small business owners who are increasing pay for their employees, investing in their business, and creating jobs. An insurance broker on the High Line is giving pay raises to all his employees and hiring another staff member. A small business owner in Stevensville is increasing pay for all his employees. And a local grocer in St. Ignatius is raising pay for his workers and giving them bonus.
Gianforte also in the news because he'll be advising a group of Republican aides on how to hire good personnel 9 months after he assaulted a reporter and his campaign spokesman made false statements about the attack. Gianforte is scheduled to make the presentation February 13th in Washington to a Republican communicators group that will include congressional press aides and senior staffers. The event is sponsored by the National Republican Congressional Committee, which says Gianforte's business background makes him an expert on hiring. Gianforte, the former technology entrepreneur, pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault for body slamming reporter Ben Jacobs of The Guardian the night before the state's special election. Gianforte's campaign spokesman falsely accused Jacobs of starting the violence. Gianforte also told police Jacobs grabbed him. Missoula Rural Fire District has officially improved its insurance services office rating, thus making it possible for thousands of homeowners to lower their insurance rates. Chief Chris Newman made the announcement at Station 1 yesterday.
Anyone who is within 5 miles of a fire station is currently a 4, and as long as they're within 1,000 feet of a hydrant. Now, with our improved rating, everyone that's within 5 miles of a fire station, regardless of how far from a fire hydrant, will now also be a 4. So they'll go from a 6 rating to a 4, and the lower the number, the better.
Newman gave credit to former Chief Bill Caldwell, as well as the countless hours of work by firefighters and staff that greatly expanded the improvement area.
With some fine work from some of our firefighters here and also the Missoula County GIS department, we've been able to identify on this map that you're looking at here just the true magnitude of what this is going to entail. We estimate that definitely over 10,000 address points will be affected by this within our jurisdiction.
Newman said the rating will officially change tomorrow. And finally, 2 advocacy groups that support abortion rights are challenging the constitutionality of a Montana law that allows only physicians and physicians' assistants to perform abortions. The Center for Reproductive Rights and the ACLU of Montana filed a lawsuit yesterday, arguing that certified nurse practitioners and certified nurse midwives engage in patient care that's comparable to or more complex and carries more risk than abortion in the first and early second trimester. Nancy Northrup, president and CEO of the Center for Reproductive Rights, said the law restricts abortion access while serving no valid medical purpose. Our News Talk time now, 6:12.
Newstalk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Mostly cloudy to cloudy skies today with areas of light snow early in the day. Light accumulations of up to half an inch will be possible. Highs will top out in the low 30s. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for Missoula's KECI 13.